Ogoni Clean-Up, a new dawn under Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. For over a decade, the people of Ogoni waited. Since the UNEP report of 2011, the promise to clean their land remained elusive. Pollution lingered, water remained unsafe, and the land forgotten. Eventually, in 2016, the Nigerian government launched the Ogoni Clean-Up and constituted the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, HYPREP, under the Federal Ministry of Environment. Under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Ogoni Clean-Up became a national priority. His vision to restore dignity to the people and rehabilitate their environment. In May 2023, a new hand was placed on the wheel. Professor Nenibarini Zabbey, an environmental restoration expert and son of the soil, was appointed the third substantive project coordinator of HYPREP. With a background in biomonitoring and restoration ecology, Professor Zabbey brought credibility, calm, and urgency. He didn't waste time. He set timelines, reviewed old files, and hit the ground running under the visionary supervision of the Honorable Minister of Environment, Balarabe Abbas Lawal. With the full support of the Honorable Minister of Environment, Balarabe Abbas Lawal, in less than 2 years, his administration restored momentum where hope had faded. Remediation is the heartbeat of the Ogoni Clean-Up. In Phase 2 alone, 39 lots across 17 sites are under active remediation. Techniques like biosparging, electrokinetic oxidation, and biocell excavation are being applied. Over 400,000 cubic meters of polluted soil have been treated so far, with groundwater showing up to 50% improvement. Local inclusion is key. Over 1,200 community members have been trained and employed on remediation teams, and a broader 7,000 direct and indirect jobs have been created across over 100 projects in Ogoni. All activities are reviewed quarterly by the Remediation Document Review Committee and Ogoni stakeholders, ensuring community participation, regulatory compliance, and scientific accuracy.
The work that they are doing here today, as you can see, the sample of it, is adding color to the land of Ogoni. The impacted area, which was mostly affected by benzene, caused by spill of crude oil all over our land, which without nobody telling you, if you get to the pit that they have dug there, you see that the surface of the waters and whatsoever that is there is nothing but oil. And on this issue, contracts were being awarded to contractors to carry out the remediation properly, which they are doing their job effectively.
When we heard of this program, it was very, very good for both men and women here, because we are suffering of this our oil. Plants and everything is just dying off. But when we got this announcement and the people are working to see the progress of the place, then we say, well, they should try. For small, we will see the progress, and we have been seeing it since they are doing it. Physically, we see it by ourselves. Practically, you see it. The thing coming up from here. This one, let me say, they tell you. Let me say, they tell you. When you come, you see it.
In the wetlands of Ogoni, a silent revolution is taking root. Mangroves, nature's own defense system, are making a comeback. At the heart of HYPREP's environmental push under the current leadership lies an ambitious mangrove restoration project. Already, over 1.3 million seedlings have been planted across degraded areas, breathing life into once barren coastal zones. But this is just the beginning. With a target of 10 million mangrove seedlings, the plan is to not only rehabilitate damaged ecosystems, but to restore biodiversity, protect shorelines from erosion, and empower local communities with sustainable economic alternatives. From Bomu to Kedere, coastal communities are directly involved. Youths and women are not only planting, they are being trained in mangrove science, sustainability, and surveillance. With support from environmental experts and guided by UNEP recommendations, this reforestation project is the world's largest mangrove oil degraded restoration. Mangroves are more than green, they are hope, a living testament to environmental renewal in Ogoni land.
We are restoring the ecosystem. So we are planting multi-species of mangrove that are common to this region. We are planting the red mangrove, we are planting the white mangrove, we are planting the black mangrove, because it is in the mangrove ecosystem that commercial fish species come to breed, and the juveniles spend considerable duration to grow before they go back into deeper waters. So what we are doing is actually restoration of the ecosystem. And when we restore the ecosystem, it means that both plants and the animals that dwell in that habitat will be restored.
Clamor for HYPREP to see what they can do in terms of tertiary health intervention, and that gave birth to the Ogoni Specialty Hospital.
Beyond the land, HYPREP is restoring lives. The Ogoni Specialist Hospital and Bua Cottage Hospital are nearing completion. The 100-bed specialist hospital is rising boldly in Thai local government area, Ogoni land. This facility is designed to host full-scale medical departments including oncology, gynecology, pediatrics, nephrology, general surgery, radiology, and emergency care, among others. The project coordinator, under the directive of the Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal, constituted a highly professional technical committee with known names and experienced minds in the medical field to ensure the smooth takeover of this life-saving project.
Part of what, like you rightly pointed out, part of what we are going to do is to look for models for sustainability and see what works best for us as a people. And we must make sure that apart from the hospital just being there, that the average Ogoni person has access to the hospital and that whatever fees are charged are affordable.
From my own experience in the business of medicine and the hospital management, I think the little I could be able just to do has to do on the sustainability of this project. We have made the fact that a number of projects of this kind has come, and a lot of them we are even seeing right now, quite gigantic, but unfortunately appear to be inactive. Okay, and I don't think that will be our experience and our testimony, considering the quality of the members of this committee, which I'm quite optimistic we're gonna do well with the level of commitment I've also seen from our project coordinator.
Still on HYPREP's efforts on health, Through free medical outreaches, thousands have benefited across all 4 local government areas, receiving treatment, surgeries, and medications. Also, a 3-year biomonitoring program is now underway in conjunction with the World Health Organization, tracking long-term health outcomes related to environmental pollution.
We are here today to carry out a free medical outreach in collaboration with HYPREP. So far, so good. We've had the outreach in Gokana. We did 3 days in Gokana. We had several surgeries done, from herniorrhaphy, appendectomy, myomectomy, and other excision biopsies. We also did some other far-reaching cases that we may not be able to mention immediately. We had giant African inguinal hernia, which we did like 4 of them. And then we also went to Kanalowo government in Johannesburg, Bori, where we also did the same thing. Today we are in Leme in continuation of the free medical outreach organized by the Hydrocarbon Pollution and Remediation Project.
Okay, I say we've done over 250 surgeries so far. We have attended to over 6,100 persons in all the local government as of yesterday. And so this number will increase before we close. So we have done wonderfully well in terms of numbers. The cataract surgery we've done 28 so far. We have it scheduled for Thursday and Friday. We intend to attend to at least 80 persons for cataract surgeries.
I came here based on different things which this foundation has helped me today. I came here, I do have ulcer problem, they attend to me. My tooth, I do have some pains in my teeth, so they told me that they are going to do some touch, which they have done it. And presently my daughter is in the theater, which they are attending to her.
You are asking. All of you are strong.
Yes, sir. It's just a break, just for that.
And you don't need to know anybody to access healthcare during our program. Just build from your house, come to the medical outreach, and you'll be attended to.
For decades, safe water was scarce. Today, water stations in places like Alessa, Bogo, Bunu, Beri, Bomu, Terebo, and others serve over 30 communities.
HYPREP has tried to fulfill this emergency measure of ensuring that potable water is supplied to Ogoni people. HYPREP started by taking detailed survey of all the various water sources for Ogoni people. You know, the UNEP report rightly said that the water with Ogoni are contaminated, and benzene, specifically mentioning silicon, is above 1,000 times permissible level. So bearing that in mind, HYPREP do a detailed studies of the hydrological situations of Ogoni, and we sample all the drinking water source in Ogoni. That was done in 2017-2018, and virtually all the communities of Ogoni, HYPREP took samples of their various sources of water supply, ranging from their borehole, to the stream, to the well, and analyze and find out the challenges of the water qualities in Ogoni land. Judging from that, HYPREP developed a scheme to solve the challenges of water problem in Ogoni land. And from that, HYPREP, in collaboration with River State Ministry of Water Resources, agreed on the template and the model to be constructed to solve this problem of water in Ogoni land.
These hybrid solar and wind-powered systems are operated by local Water Consumers Association, trained and empowered by HYPREP. So far, a total of 7 water stations have been commissioned and presently supplying water to over 30 communities, with more stations to be commissioned for use in July.
Gone through all they have done so far, and for me as a minister coordinating the activities of this very region and other regions, I'm quite satisfied with the work that HYPREP is doing. I want to make one remark. By the time I took over as the Minister of Niger Delta in August 2023, what immediately came to mind is that HYPREP is not working, because we had a number of negative news about HYPREP. My plan was to go to the air and make pronouncements that HYPREP is not working and that it has to be disbanded. But after attending 2 meetings in the office of the Minister of Environment as a member of the Governing Council, I started to see some green light. Until when we came here in July last year, and I saw for myself the number of activities that are going on here in Ogoni Live. And I feel highly fulfilled that this current management and leadership of HYPREP is great and is very best for the people of Ogoni Land.
In Ogoni, where we are seeing project coordinators come, we are seeing ministers of environment come and go. But I think this set of people that are working for us now, they are prepared and they are ready to deliver. Honorable Minister, we want to thank you. Project Coordinator, continue what you are doing.
Restoration also means opportunity. Over 5,000 Ogoni youths and women have been trained in special skill areas and starter packs given, enabling them to start their own lives. 100 Ogoni youths are enrolled at Charkins Maritime, Offshore and Onshore Academy for able seafaring training. 200 master's students received 500,000 naira each. 100 PhD students received 1 million. HYPREP has, in its pilot schemes, empowered 40 nano businesses, 60 SMEs, and trained 200 cassava farmers, stabilizing not just Ogoni land, but the entire Niger Delta region through these initiatives and reducing insecurity.
Education is one of the foundations of sustainable development. And based on the mandate of HYPREP, which is to remediate oil-contaminated environment in Ogoni and to restore the livelihoods of the people, we are using holistic approach, very focused approach in delivering the mandate. So in the area of livelihoods, we ensure that our programs are all-encompassing. Just last year, we trained 5,000 Ogoni youths and women, and we have given them starter packs. We also provided education support funds or grants to undergraduates from Ogoni. Let me emphasize that what we gave them today is scholarship. It's not grant. Grant is any financial aid given to somebody or an organization. But scholarship is financial aid given to somebody that merits it, given to a scholar that merits it. So it's based on merit. And I can beat my chest that all the 300 students we offered scholarship today, they merited it, they passed the exams. Nobody was included that didn't pass the exam. So I'm excited that we are sowing seeds for sustainable development in Ogoni through multiple fronts. Today we are focusing on education. This year we have a lot of livelihood packages for other Ogoni youth. It's an inclusive project. It's community driven, it's community centered. And we'll continue to plan with the people, identify areas that they want us to assist them, and we'll continue to provide the assistance. We are keen about sustainability. And so when we support postgraduate students to do quality research, we enhance their employability. we enhance their contributions to national development. And that is what sustainable development is all about. Because it will not just benefit them, it will benefit generations that will come after them. It will help them to transform their communities. It will also help them to support their family members. And before you know it, the entire community is transformed.
I feel very happy, very elated, and we want to thank the PC, Project Coordinator of HYPREP, for what he has done. This is the first of its kind since the inception of HYPREP to remember the postgraduate community, the academic burden of the students. These grants will go a long way to alleviate the burden on the postgraduate students. So we are happy.
I'm one of among the beneficiaries of the postgraduate PhD students. Today is one of the happiest days in our lives, and especially in person living with disability community, because we've not received just the inclusivity before. Through the Professor Zabbey, the project coordinator, we have been included in all the program in HYPREP, and we can see we are also part. I'm not only the one, other my members that are also that is also schooling. They are also part of they are also part of the beneficiary, and the project coordinator include person living with disabilities in this postgraduate grant.
Wow, it's still like a dream to me, because a few months back when I got this news of HYPREP trying to give grants to Ogoni students, I told myself, is it one of the politics? But I never knew, not until now, that this is a reality. I must thank the HYPREP project coordinator, the team. They actually did a very great job. I'm impressed. I'm very happy. It's still very shocking to me, but truly it is a reality. And if things like that or like this can be going on, I believe the educational milestone of Ogoni and the standard will improve more than this.
Zabbey, for the time being, is doing very well because he has brought human face into the issue of cleanup. People have been developed in terms of scholarship. People have been developed in terms of livelihood. People have been developed in terms of training. Many of us were sent to arbitration training. And so I would say that Zabbey has done well from the beginning till now, and every day is improving. So what we need to do is just to give him more assistance and more support to ensure that he gets to his goal.
Not just in its livelihood interventions, HYPREP has also broadened its scope to capture ex-artisanal refiners through a collaboration that involves training and capacity building.
Truly, today is 5th of June and this is World Environment Day, whose theme is ending plastic pollution. And so it's not just coincidental, it was deliberate in our line of thought to make sure that what we do today has a shade of environmental protection. And when you're discussing with the ex-artisanal refiners, the intent is to move them away from their previous activities and guide them towards a proper course for livelihood changes. And so giving them alternative livelihoods. So that's basically why we had this institution to the name today. The group we have already identified.
For me, it's a good coincidence and it's divinely orchestrated because what we are doing is environment related, and today's World Environment Day. The theme of today's World Environment Day is Big Plastics. Okay, and what we do is to raise awareness about actions that can cause repollution. So basically, it's hydrocarbon related because these are ex-artisanal refiners, those that were involved in what they call fire and all of that. So since the inception of HYPREP, we have been in collaboration with HYPREP. We've enjoyed their sponsorship, and this is the 5th episode of this sensitization. We are happy it happened here successfully in Eleme, which of course you know the catchment area of Eleme to the HYPREP Clean-Up project. So so far we've gained, we've recorded some successes because the activities, because the environment is restored, the periwinkles are coming to shore, mangroves are growing, the fauna and the flora, it means that people desisted from actions that are cause repollution. That is why it's also the restoration process is also gaining success. So I think it is a good thing. The collaboration have been helpful to the cleanup process, and we will continue. And we also planning to extend the sensitization beyond just this approach to probably establishing ecological clubs in secondary school, because we're talking about sustainability. Beyond those that have gained awareness, there should also be a continuous sensitization even to generations that are coming up, so that they can acculturate the lessons against repollution.